money real long, biggest King Kong when you make the trap go jump. Yellow wrist stone, canary yellow stone, I'm putting on that stuff.
What's good with y'all? I'm back with another YouTube video, and I know it's been a minute since some of y'all have heard my voice. For the last 4 months, a lot has been going on. If you guys have been seeing in my community posts, I've been telling you guys, keeping you guys informed. And if you haven't, this is probably your first time. You're probably like, yo, I forgot all about you. And if you haven't forgot about me, I seen somebody comment like a few days ago, like, I was just thinking about you the other day. Thank you so much. And I think about y'all all the time. Like, I know I haven't posted in a while, but that's on me. But right now, September 3rd, 2022, we back in action. 5,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I'm at 4,400 right now. 600 by the end of the year. And that's wishful thinking, but if I put my mind to something, I think I could do it. And I think that's a very obtainable goal for me. And I can only do it with y'all, and I can only do it by making videos consistently. So leave a comment right now. Just drop a few things, maybe one, maybe two, what you would want me to react to in the future. And without further ado, let's get into this.
Nobody likes a racist, and most people don't like Karens. So that's why today we have for you Racist Karens Getting Owned. Kicking things off is a Karen at a fuel station whose pump wasn't working. The woman then takes her rage out on an unsuspecting customer inside.
Are you the manager?
Greg Hahn, the man behind this now viral video, talks about the moment 3 lives collided inside this gas station on 7th Street near Bell Road in Phoenix.
5 seconds after I was checking out, this lady walks in and was all upset that her pump wasn't working and there was a line in the gas station, so she started yelling at the clerk to go get another clerk to come out.
He says he starts recording as this woman starts arguing with another customer and out of nowhere making it about race.
And the lady just went off on her, told her that she worked there, that told the cashier not to serve her and that she can go back to her country.
You did say that she needs to go back to her country. What is that?
Native Americans
Excuse me, this is what this whole world...
White people are not from this country.
She then directs her anger towards Greg and his camera.
You need to leave. You're not a part of this.
Surveillance video given to us by Super Pumper shows as the woman continues to walk toward the couple, pointing her finger.
Ooh, that right there, bruh. I've been thinking this a lot recently, and I'm actually kind of glad that I kind of took a little bit off, because I feel like I've changed a lot since, you know, in my views of stuff. But I feel like I would have always said this, but that's just, you know, an example. Y'all see how she just touched him right there? If this guy was having a bad day, right, and he just cracked her, would he be wrong? I want to know, because you never know what another person going through. And you can't, that's why when you're in public, you have to be really, really aware about everything. Because you got to be aware about how you treat people, what you say to people. You know what I mean? Because anything could be going on in this person's life. And, you know, you can't just put your hands on people. And older people, especially older white people, think like their manners in public and how they treat people sometimes is kind of like off, and y'all got to be aware. And this is for anybody, women in general, older people in general, or just, you know, people in general. You got to be careful how you treat people in public, because somebody could be having a bad day and she could have just tapped him on the shoulder right there, and he could have just went off on her, and you feel me, cracked her, and he probably would have been in jail without the video. So that's why you got to watch how you treat people in public, man, because you never know. You might end up on the news for a split-second thing, and it's most definitely not worth it.
Even pushing the man in his shoulder while
his that right there, he could have just boom, right hand. She's asleep, and now is, you know what I mean? Now he's the bad guy.
Hands are in his pockets.
That's assault.
Yeah.
You guys know that, right?
Yeah.
30 more. 30 more.
After that, the argument escalates.
You're going back to Mexico.
And then that's when the lady pushes Karina and the lady actually hits her.
Yep.
I told you. I literally told you, and I'm so bad they blurted out. But that's what you get. You can't just put your hands on people. Like, what do you expect?
Deserved it.
The video has been shared thousands of times, and the woman's husband says his law firm is now the target of harassment.
All I can tell you is my wife is gone and has been going through a mental crisis.
He says following
that is no excuse for how you treat other people. I go through my own things. Each one of you watching this goes through your own things. You can never take stuff out on other people, especially if they weren't the ones that caused how you feeling. If you are feeling depressed, don't take it out on your mama. Don't take that out on your little sister, you know what I mean? And sometimes you do it just by not even noticing, but you got to catch yourself. Like, you know, it's you can get stuck in a dark place mentally, and you can, you know, just block everyone else out. But you got to remember, I can't just be doing any and everything. That's how niggas get shot. Like, people get shot every day. A famous rapper, King Von, got shot because, you know, he wasn't thinking. He walked up to someone and punched him. Like, and his friend shot, the guy he punched, his friend shot him. So, you know, you got to think things through, especially in public, because you don't know what can happen in this world. It's a crazy world we live in. It's people that come from all different walks of life. And you have to truly, truly, truly be careful how you treat people, regardless of what's going on in your own personal life.
His wife is undergoing an intervention.
And I love her dearly.
Moving on now, in New York, we have an incident at a bakery where a Karen uses a racial slur at a man after refusing to put her mask on. Here's an interview with the victim.
It's the shocking moment a white woman said this to a black bakery worker in New York City.
Why?
The video, recorded by a bystander, showing the woman denied service by the employee after refusing to wear a face mask.
Can't wear a mask, sir. Why can't you wear a mask?
Security at the scene attempting to de-escalate the situation, but things took a turn when the woman hurled a racial slur.
Ma'am, he's not going to serve us, so please leave.
Why? Because he's...
Oh my God!
That's what he is!
The woman doubling down on the racist insult next to children that appeared to be with her.
Disgusting. And you have a baby who's big.
This morning, the man behind the counter, 30-year-old Victor Kamara, is speaking out.
Did it make you take a step back?
I was like, why would you call me that? You know what I mean? And especially having kids that are mixed, you know, why would you use those words?
Kamara says while he was trying to calm the situation, he appreciated those who stepped.
Jumping over to Edmonton, Canada.
Hey, the crazy thing is, it's just people like this just walking around the earth like every day. Like, and you will never know. Like, she probably works at like a hospital or something, you know, and she had a kid with her. Like, how you gonna be saying and putting out this negative energy into the world and you got a kid with you? What you think that little kid gonna grow up and see? Like, kids don't learn how to hate people. They're taught that by what they see in their surroundings. And just people just setting a bad example. Y'all know from my older videos, the Jerry Springer, the Maury, all of that. You know, y'all know how I feel about, you feel me, bad parents and whatnot. But it's just, like, spewing hate is never good because, bruh, the universe, I believe in karma. I believe in karma 100%. 100%. What you put out into the world is what you receive back. And if you're a good person, you're going to receive good karma. And if you're a bad person, you're going to receive bad karma. And it might not seem like that all the time because it might be some bad people in the world winning and there might be some good people in the world suffering. But I truly, if you got good intentions and you hang in there, whatever you want to do, whatever, you know what I mean, God is going to bless you. And if you don't believe in God, whatever, the universe is going to bless you. So as long as you put out positive energy, that's what you will receive. And all of these Karens going to get what they receive. Trust me.
Now, yet another Karen has gone on a racist tirade, which has since gone viral.
East Indian.
Little quiet.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it started with a disagreement over a parking space in an Edmonton apartment complex. That's where Rahul Kumar lives. Now, the woman, who we only know by the name Angelique, says the dispute started weeks ago when Kumar approached her in the lot when she was visiting a friend. She said he started banging on her window, telling her to move her car while swearing at her. Then the tirade happened when she returned last week. Building management asked her to move her car. Kumar then recorded what happened next.
That's you with the colored skin. Go back to your fucking country, man. You fucking suck it.
How's she gonna say that and she sound Canadian? And that's another thing. Go back to your own country. That is one of the most weird things you can say, and all racist people say it. I have never said that sentence to anybody in the world. It's so fucking stupid. America is a country. You can come here from anywhere. You could be born here. You could be visiting. You don't know who this person is. This person might not even fucking stay here. And you tell him to go back to his country. Like, it's so weird. Like, who the fuck are you to tell anybody to go back to their country? You drive a fucking Toyota Altima. Like, I mean, a Nissan Altima. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? This isn't your country, motherfucker. You just live in it.
Before she drives off, she spits on his car.
Oh, that's a Lexus, but it looked like a Nissan Altima.
Loser. Kumar moved to Canada from India 7 years ago, and he says he is stunned by this interaction.
It was very disturbing. I didn't go to work last evening because I had to stay with my family.
Right, and then imagine you say that to someone, and the whole time he's just like, he just looks that way, but he's grown up here his whole life. Like, this is my country, you fucking idiot.
Called into CTV Edmonton after our report aired last night. She takes responsibility, she says, for what she did, but is not apologetic, saying she is not a racist.
I'm not a racist. I have no problems with anybody. But in every race, there's that one bad bunch. And I love.
So even if that is true, you just gonna ruin your relationship with the whole race because you met one person that, you feel me? Like, if I had not an enemy, but if I didn't like someone and they were white, I would never point out that they were white. I would just be like, I would just talk about them as a person because I don't like them as a person specifically. I don't care about the race. That's like you get into it with a bald dude or something and you're like, oh, fuck all bald dudes. Or a lot of women do this. I know y'all watching this right now. If you believe in that astrology shit, you might go with let's say a Leo or something. You'd be like, oh, all Leos are bad. Like, dude, stop it. Just that Leo is bad. You can't just generalize the whole race. Similar to like police brutality and stuff. Like, no one is out here saying that all police officers are bad, but there are a few, and you know what I mean? But even though, you still can't just say, oh, all police are bad. Like, you can't do that with anything in life. One never equals the whole bunch in a lot of things in life. So you got to be careful what you say.
Myself. So I have no problem with what happened.
She went on to say she didn't care what most Canadians would think of that language, Marcia.
The victim has since filed a police report on the matter, and police are now looking into the video. We now have a male Karen who strongly dislikes the Spanish language, so much so that he did this.
It says it's Mexican. We're not in Mexico. We're in America.
A tirade over a taco. This man in Anaheim even yells at customers who try to cut.
How you gonna be racist towards Mexican people in California? That don't even make sense.
To the cashier's defense.
I'm an American. I don't go get hamburgers. I don't use Spanish. Go get a hot dog.
The owner of Palapas Tacos on Lincoln says the man could not understand the fish specials board because of this one word, viernes, which is Friday in Spanish.
My cashier, she was really shaking when he left. She was like scared. Since he got in, he was like in a bad mood. He was like acting aggressive. He was like not having a good day.
The sign outside says Especial de Viernes. Inside the restaurant, though, it clearly says Friday in English. But even when the cashier pointed that out, witnesses say the man didn't let up. That's when the owner, Juan Del Rio, grabbed his cell phone.
Who you gonna call?
Huh?
Who are you gonna call?
Immigration.
For what?
For you.
Why?
Because you're not legal.
This is over attack.
Now in California, we have a Karen that, after listening to her, will really make you want to clear your throat. This woman went on a racist tirade after refusing to wear a mask.
I know it's because you're discriminating against me because I'm a Trump supporter. Okay, sure. Black Lives Matter. Yeah, so I'm sorry. I need a straw. Here. Thank you. Thank you. And I need sugar too, please. Okay. The raw sugar, like 3 packets, please. No, it's not a law. It's not a law. And I can show you the code and everything. It's a I don't have to wear a mask. I'm not going to wear a mask. Okay. This is America, and I don't have to do what you say. Excuse me, Trump 2020.
Yet you still have a mask on. You just don't have it pulled up, so you technically are wearing a mask, idiot.
You need to leave. Thank you. No. Thank you. Have a good one. Black Lives Matter. It's okay.
She came back to say that. That's fucking crazy.
Here we have a Karen who really doesn't know how to talk her way out of a ticket. In a traffic stop last year, the following woman decided racism was going to be her best coping mechanism while being pulled over.
Correct. I pulled you over because
you're a murderer.
Because
yes, I started to record because you're a murderer.
You can't be on your cell phone while you're driving.
I wasn't on my phone. I was recording you because you scared me.
You can't use your cell phone while you're recording.
I can record you. And can you call your supervisor, please? Because
I already did. He's on his way.
Good, because you're a murderer.
Okay.
Perfectly legal, and I'm a teacher. So there.
Congratulations.
Listen, don't nobody give a flying fuck that you a teacher, lady. I can assure you don't nobody care. And I don't know how often this is, how common this is. If you get pulled over, you can't just be asking for the supervisor that often. You feel me? Because you don't know what the fuck is going on in the world. And you calling for a supervisor for a little, you feel me, inconvenience is fucking insane. When that supervisor could be putting his time into doing something way more important than dealing with you. Like, you know, have some, I don't know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments.
You're a murderer.
What's that? Hold that still for me.
Okay, murderer.
And that's it. Here you go, ma'am. Sign inside the red box right there.
For him being a Mexican racist. What is that name?
On the citation, ma'am.
Here you go, Mexican racist. You're always going to be a Mexican. You'll never be white. You know that, right?
Nah, no. Bro, these people are just roaming the earth just every day. Like, how could you hate people? How could you have so much hate in your heart for a group of people? Like, it's so weird to me. It's just the way I grow up. It's like I've never just looked at other people and be like, oh, especially because, you know, I'm black. But regardless, I just feel like, who cares? Like, and it's a lot of just, I guess, I don't know, can you learn to be racist? Like, I mean, obviously you can, but is it like a thing that you grow up with? Like your parents, like, does it, or can you just grow to be racist like when you're older? Like, I don't know how that works. Like, or maybe it's just the community you surrounded in. I don't know. I'm assuming y'all wouldn't know neither, but if y'all do have a better idea than me, please let me know how people, like, do you inherit racism?
White, which is what you really want to be.
It turns out this woman was a school teacher of all things, but you'll be happy to learn that she has since lost her job. At Burger King now, we have a manager who defends his staff from an ignorant customer's racism.
Go back to Mexico if you want to keep speaking Spanish. Go back to.
That's, oh my God. These are the real hard R 1970s racist people. Who are you to tell people, look, I don't know if y'all noticed about me. I work at a grocery store. I can't wait to quit that shit. Please subscribe. But yeah, I see a lot of people come in. Like, it's a lot of people, Mexican people that come in, they don't even speak English. So I just got, you feel me, point to the screen, you know, thank you. Just a little interaction. Like, you know, it's nothing major. Why does it bother you so bad that they're speaking their native tongue? Like, just because they're in our country. This is the land of the free. If you're so American, wouldn't you want people to, you know, come here? And I don't understand people.
Mexican come to your state, your country.
Guess what, man? I'm not Mexican. But you're very prejudiced, and I want you out of my restaurant right now.
I'll finish my meal and then I'll.
You know what? I'll do it for you, man. I'll call the cops and have you trespass me. It'll be easier for me. It'll be easier for you to have people like you, so ignorant and disrespectful.
We are ignorant.
You're very ignorant and disrespectful. Have a great day and get out of my restaurant.
Don't worry, we're
Go.
This isn't your restaurant.
Yes, it is, ma'am.
It is not.
And it is, actually, as a matter of fact, it is. I hate to say
Wow.
this, but it is.
Wow.
And you know what? The owner of this franchise It's Mexican. His name is Guillermo Morales.
They always speak English.
No, they don't. He does not. You're very inconsiderate and you're very rude. So, get your business somewhere else. Get your business somewhere else.
You don't have to. You don't know.
At such an old age, right? You've lived more than you have got to go. How do you still have that much hatred in your heart? Like, shouldn't you just, just be like, oh, everyone's okay, everyone's cool. I don't know, just other people look at the world differently than me. And it looked like this video is close to being done. So I just want to thank you guys for watching. This is the first one in a while. It felt good to do this. Yeah, it just felt really good to do this. I'm back, like I said in the beginning, 5,000 by the end of the year. I'm going to do my part, and it's up to you guys to do your part. Let's try to get at least 30 likes on this video before I drop another one. So make sure you guys like, comment, and share, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.